Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I'll be reviewing the film The Assessment from the 2024 London Film Festival. The Assessment is directed by Fleur Fortuné, written by Dave Thomas, Nell Garfath-Cox, and John Donnelly, and stars Elizabeth Olsen, Alicia Vikander, Himesh Patel, Minnie Driver, and Indira Varma. This is The Assessment movie review, and there will be spoilers. If you like our movie reviews, please like this, The Assessment film review, and subscribe. Once subscribed, click the bell notification box to be instantly notified of new reviews. Please also consider supporting us through a channel membership or by becoming one of our patrons on Patreon at patreon.com/FilmBook. And now, The Assessment movie review. In her feature-length debut, Fleur Fortuné offers us an odd, disquieting, and intriguing science fiction film. Set in a world ruined by climate change, Mia and Ariane must undergo a grueling, invasive assessment that will prove their sustainability as parents, carried out by the ominous Virginia, played chillingly by Alicia Vikander. Sharp and tense, there is much merit to be found in the assessment, but it ultimately ends up confused and wanting. The fruitlessness of its best ideas merely touched upon in the film's closing moments. It begins with that fantastic hook, the audience eager to see this assessment of such high stakes play out for our endearing couple. Olsen and Patel are a convincing couple, easy to follow and root for, setting the stage for a tense and thrilling conflict. And thrilling it is, as they are forced to endure twisted and invasive tasks at Virginia's behest. From being watched in the bedroom to intensely committed child roleplay, all facets must be carefully studied. It is wonderfully frustrating to see unfold, their every move under intense scrutiny. It felt as though the film was highlighting the impossibility of parenthood, or rather, the impossibility of perfect parenthood. The unattainable standards to be perfect for our children. Olsen eloquently evokes pathos and pity, as their chances grow more and more dire as the film advances. The assessment works wonderfully in this microcosm, the backdrop of a post-apocalyptic world and the way it operates serving merely as a base for tone and concept, discreetly provoking enough for the audience to question the state and situation of the world on their own. The film compromises itself, however, when it moves from the micro into the macro, where it doesn't fully indulge in the same level of depth the micro is afforded. It vaguely and loosely tries to expand and explore societal issues of their futuristic world in the film's closing moments. It feels disconnected, in a sense, not as polished or refined as it could be. There isn't a seamless intertwining of the micro and the macro, and instead the film never hits the landing. It also, in two instances, seeks to explain rather than show, in two passionate, expository scenes that sadly falter in their obviousness. It would have served the film better to remain fully focused on its micro, exploring the intimate suffering of the couple in their grueling assessment, culminating into a tragic ordeal that fully explored the unreachable standards society expects of us. Instead, the film gives us a clunky ending that offers the possibilities of something interesting that it can never detail further. Formally, it is competent, at times even stylish. The minimalism in the set design suits this futuristic setting eloquently, while giving the film a sharp and cold edge that complements its oddity and tension. It is thoughtful, if not entirely impressive, with Fleur Fortuné displaying a keenly firm and decisive hand for a feature film debut. She is entirely certain of the project and its execution, even if it is, as a whole, unpolished. With a promising concept, solid performances, and a tense unraveling, The Assessment is altogether a solid film, an intriguing and odd science fiction film that is successful when close to its characters. Unfortunately, the film isn't wholly realized, and in an attempt to start explaining its acceptably vague setting, it only does so in an expository and clunky manner. It feels like the first chapter to something more interesting, introducing ideas that will never be fully explored, and sadly leaving the film with an awkward, abrupt ending. An interesting debut from Fleur Fortuné nonetheless. And that brings us to the conclusion of this, the Assessment Movie Review. I would love to hear your thoughts on it below in the comments section. If you liked what you heard during this review, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Please also visit and subscribe to our podcast channel at FilmBook Podcast on YouTube. If you'd like to get FilmBook's articles delivered to your inbox, sign up for our daily newsletter or download our Android FilmBook app for instant notifications. You'll find links to both in the description and on our website, FilmBook. That's film-book.com. Thanks for dropping by, and I'll see you next time.